guys, it's me, Amanda, also known as Amateur Aries, and today we are doing a mental health video, which I haven't done in a very long time. I haven't sat down and filmed like this in a very long time. Haven't put makeup on since July, so that has to tell you something. But today we're talking about antipsychotics and weight gain, as you've read from the title of this video. Now I have notes written down, and I'm going to be looking at them, I promise, and I have following my article that I wrote on Medium about antipsychotics and weight gain. Hopefully you can see me good too, because it's hard for me to see the screen from this distance away. You might also hear noises in the background. That's just my ferret trying to get out of her cage right now because she wants to play. So please forgive me. Every time I seem to talk, she seems to be moving around and biting the cage. But every time I quiet down, she stops. See? Alright, let's get started. Mental disorders are hard to have, and depending which ones you have, could have their own difficulties and will change your life drastically. For example, I'm schizoaffective with depressed type with borderline personality disorder. Normally, people who have mental disorders seek help from their doctors, psychiatrists, therapists, psychologists. And going to a psychiatrist means that you might get medication. Most likely you'll get medication from a psychiatrist. But little do people know, and very rarely do doctors ever tell you, that you may gain weight from these medications. Now I'm going to primarily talk about antipsychotics in this video, so don't go off on this video if you're on antidepressants, because I don't know if it's different on antidepressants. I'm not on antidepressants, so I didn't research it, but I might research it in the future if you'd like to see a video if it is any different than antipsychotics. Now, I've been on a lot of medications throughout my years, and I don't remember a lot of them, but I do have their bottles. They're stored away somewhere. But I am 45 pounds overweight because of my medications, or because of my medications. Weight gain is normal when you're on antipsychotics. However, no one really warns you about it. I was never warned about it, ever. I don't think by one of my psychiatrists was I warned about the weight gain of antipsychotics. I'm going to look down my phone real quick to make sure I get this correct. When you're overweight, the risk of many illnesses, including diabetes, strokes, heart attacks, high blood pressure, arthritis, and much more, can be a risk for you to have. Now I'm going to read this from looking through my phone as well. What causes the weight gain? Antipsychotics can raise the amount of sugar and fat in your blood. They also can make you hungrier because the medications changes the way your brain and hormones work together to control your appetite. Now, I didn't know that. When I looked it up a while back, I thought it said that it retains sodium as well. But when I looked it up recently, I didn't find that anywhere. So I don't know how true that was when I looked it up previously. And in my case, I became a binge eater. Yes, a legitimate binge eater. I would eat all the time, and sometimes without me even noticing I'm eating. I've been trying to change that drastically as much as I can for the last 3 to 4 weeks. It's been hard to change because you just need to eat for some reason, and it's bad. You're not even hungry, and you want to eat. You think of food, and you think where it's gonna go. Who's going to eat it? That's what goes through my mind. And if I can eat it first before anyone else eats it, or before it goes bad. It's not a good way of thinking. The weight gain is highest when you first take it the first couple of months or few months. But it continues on the longer you take it after years of taking it. That's why I've gained 45 pounds. It used to be like 3, 5, 10, 20, and then it became 30, and then it became 40, and now it's 45. I will list antipsychotics on the screen and their risk factors, because I can't pronounce a lot of these medications. I'm sorry. There's a lot, and a lot of them I can't say. I just can't pronounce. Just sorry. So I'll list them here, like maybe they'll go up the screen, or maybe they'll just pop up for a second here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see what editing me does. But one of the low risk medications is Abilify, and I am on Abilify. Now I know Abilify wasn't the cause of my weight gain, because I was skinny at one point when I was on Abilify, and I stopped taking Abilify and moved on to Seroquel. and then I gained a lot of weight. And then I went back to Abilify because it worked, but it didn't work fully. Like, I needed to be upped on the medication. And that's what happened. I was upped on the medication. And I guess I gained a little bit of weight from it. Not by a lot, but I know a lot of it was because of my binge eating. So it's mostly my fault for allowing this to happen. But everyone is different. You may gain weight, you may not gain weight, you may gain a little weight, you may gain a lot of weight. It really depends your genes, from what I've been told. And that's scary because you don't know what your genes are capable of until it happens sometimes. Unless you do some real serious, like, go to the doctor testing situation. Now, how do we lose weight on these medications? I've been asked this a couple of times, and I've yet to lose a lot of weight on these medications. Let me tell you, I used to weigh 156, so I was about 50 pounds overweight, and I lost, I'm down to 149 now. So I've lost a lot of weight, but not a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of weight for being someone who's on medication and who is a binge eater. I've stopped binge eating as much as I used to, but I still do it on occasions, so I still have problems. But I have lost weight, so it is possible. And they say, obviously, eating healthy, limit your portions, exercise, get on a good program to make sure you're exercising good, make sure you're doing strength training and cardio. Don't just do cardio. Cardio is not going to do it all for you. Let's see what else. I wrote down a list. Let's see. Limit your portions. Due to your appetite increasing, you may want to limit how much you're taking in, especially if you're noticing you're eating all the time. Eat more protein. Protein helps people feel fuller for longer. Protein also boosts metabolism and can lead to an automatic reduction in calorie intake and cravings. Avoid alcohol. Alcohol can be dangerous when combined with some medications, so always ask your doctor or check the bottle for warnings. Alcohol is also quick to digest into fat while in the body and adds unnecessary caloric intake. And obviously get enough sleep. That's one of them. Poor sleep increases fat stores and elevates the stress hormones. Drink more water. Drinking more water will help fill you up and help flush you out. Also, taking water with your medication will help it get absorbed more, and the effects of it will be stronger. I don't know how it's different from other drinks, but that's what I saw when I was looking it up. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I might have to look more into that. That's all that it says on the list, but I know that maintaining a good sodium balance is also something you should look into, or low sodium balance, because sodium, I don't know what it does because I didn't look into it, but I know that it can be retained in your body, and that can also help cause you issues. So try to avoid sodium the best you can. I know you can't just put it out completely, but yeah. If you're not on medication and you want to be on medication and you're worried about weight gain, first talk to your doctor about it before you go on medication. Ask about the risks about those certain medications. Ask about if there's a way to prevent it, because some doctors might give you weight loss pills. I don't know if they're good for you or if they're not, so don't ask me about that because I don't know. I'll look into it so that I can do a video on it maybe in the future, but personally I don't know if weight loss pills are good for you, and sorry. But if you're already on medication and you're worried about the weight gain, do not stop taking your medication. Just call your doctor and ask what you should do, because they'll know what to do. And if you do need to be taken off that medication and be put on a different medication, they might want you to go off of it slowly so that it doesn't give you so many side effects afterwards or relapses afterwards, because it can be bad. I was on Seroquel for a while. I don't remember what the dosage was, and I wanted to get off of it and be put on something else. I was on Seroquel twice, so this is when I was down in Florida. And she wanted me to go down slowly so the side effects and the relapses wouldn't be so powerful. And I did that, and man, did that make me tired and nauseated. It was so bad. Even going down slowly was bad. I didn't want to imagine what it'd be if I just went down completely without doing it slowly. You know what I'm saying? So please talk to your doctor about getting off your medication if you want to and you want to try something else. Because there are medications that are a little bit low risk compared to other ones that are higher risk, obviously. Abilify is on the low risk if you want to try Abilify. I'm 15 milligrams. I think it's milligrams. I think that's what you said. I'm 149 pounds now. I'm trying to lose weight. I've been trying not to binge eat. Been trying not to drink soda, do all that stuff. I haven't completely avoided alcohol, I'll be honest with you. We have parties here on occasion, so it's hard to avoid alcohol or try to avoid alcohol when everyone else is doing it and you just want to have fun with them, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't completely avoid alcohol, or haven't completely avoided alcohol, but I have drank a lot less than what I used to. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that it was short, but I didn't have much to say. I read what I wrote in the article that I wrote when I researched it, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day.